Hi everybody, it's Sharon and it's a beautiful sunny morning and the light is streaming in this room, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to do a details video on my little Mavis here. Don't have anything fancy on the bed, have a plain white onesie on her so that you could just concentrate on her skin tones, her painting, and all the rest. So I'm going to show you everything I did on this baby, and I'm going to start from the bottom up. So let me get on the bed here for a second, and we're going to do her right leg. The only thing I did to her right leg, because she was already painted beautifully, she has subtle mottling. Don't know if you can see that or not. And creasing. She has no veining, and I didn't do anything to her leg except matte varnish it. However, the bottom of the foot, I had to scrape it. I had to use rubbing alcohol to get most of the paint off, and then there was some kind of a really stubborn shiny varnish or something on it, so I had to use sandpaper to actually get that off. Probably if I had paint remover I would have done it in a lot easier way and quicker way, but that's how I always did it. So her foot looks so much better than it used to when I opened her box. But yeah, so, and then I did her nails. I hope my camera's focusing. Her nails were too white, so I made them a more off-white color, and they're coming across more white on camera than they really are. But they're more natural now. So moving around, this is her left leg, and you see that? All I did was matte varnish her. And what I'm noticing about this Kyra kit is the vinyl is a lot thicker than the one that I just did, which was Clifford. That's because materials are getting more flimsy as time goes on. You pay the same and they get thinner or smaller or whatever. And I'm noticing that the vinyl was a little bit more substantial years ago. So once again, I did the bottom of her foot. This one has a lot of dark color in the inside here, which I left because it kind of looks like a shadow. And then once again, I redid her nails. And yeah, so she's wearing a 0 to 3 size onesie. She's long. This body is the same one I used on Clifford, but I didn't get it from Bountiful Baby. I got it from somebody on eBay, and it's the same numbered body, but it's longer. I don't understand that. So she's 21 inches long and Clifford wasn't. So I don't know what happened there. But we're going to move on up to her arms. And she has no veining at all. But her coloring is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And there's her nails, which I repainted. Get some better lighting. I hope you can see that. And the inside of her hand, all I did was matte varnish it. Could use a little bit more right there, which I plan on doing when I get around to it. And the same with her right arm. The painting is beautiful. There's no veining. There's the inside of that hand, which is nice and matte. And there's her nails. They look much better. And now, her face. Hi, Mavis. she is starting to settle in, and she's starting to recognize me. I know that sounds silly to a lot of you, but she's starting to reach for me, and she's starting to realize that I'm her new mommy, and she's much happier. I can see it in her face. And I've just made her lips a little bit less like lipstick. It's barely noticeable, but it's a different color. It's a more subtle color. And I put a little bit of gloss on the outside and inside of her eyes. I gave her very, very faint eyebrows. She didn't have any, really, to speak of. And her eyelashes were trimmed because she's got rooted eyelashes, and they're rooted downward, and they were covering the whites of her eyes. So I particularly trimmed the ones in the inside corner. And she's got painted hair, and that's the part I really want to show you guys. Here's the top. I used air dry acrylics and outdoor sealer by Folk Art, and mixed it with the paint. And here's this side. This side always looks different than the other side when I paint hair, because I'm directionally challenged. And no matter how hard I try to change that, it never works out. I don't know if you notice, the direction is different on this side than the other side. It's just my brain. It's just the way my brain works. Yeah. So let me turn her around so you can see the back. That's the top. And there's the swirl. She has a few swirls in there. Her hair is, I wanted her hair to look not so neat. I wanted it to kind of look like it's going to come in, you know, a little bit all over the place, kind of. But still, I think it's nice. I think it came out really nice. And she's got really, really fine baby hairs that I used a really skinny brush right at the base of her neck and in the front. Very, very fine little baby hairs. Sorry about grabbing her by the neck, but you can see that fine baby hairs. So I'm going to dress her in something, and I'm going to come back and show you. So hang on, guys. So here she is. This is one of my favorite outfits on her. It's a white dress. It's got 2 layers to it. It's got this great big hem at the bottom, and it's got the gathered chest with tiny little rosebuds, and it's got little pink bows, and I put this Petite Amie pale pink hat on her, and she's wearing a short-sleeved onesie that has those kind of sleeves. And this is the little teddy that came home with her, all freshly laundered and smelling good. And these are the little socks that she came home with, which perfectly matches this little outfit. So she looks like a little country little baby. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will try and come back real soon with another video for you guys. And I will probably do maybe an outing, or I might be going somewhere tomorrow with a friend, and I might take the camera along with me to show you guys. All right? So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.